My dad missed my mom's funeral to go on a trip with his mistress. That night, I got a message from her number. Can you imagine burying your own mother, the woman who was your entire world, only to find out hours later that your father, her husband of over 30 years, was in Hawaii, hand in hand with his young mistress, smiling for the camera? That feeling of raw, gut-wrenching betrayal? Yeah, I thought that was rock bottom. Until that very same night, my phone buzzed. A message from her number. It simply read, "I'm not dead. Come to the grave now." My name is Oliver Harris, and just a few weeks ago, I truly believed I had a perfect life. I'm 33, an architect here in Portland, Oregon, with a wonderful wife, Audrey, a psychologist whose smile could melt any worry, and a bright-eyed, curious 5-year-old son, Nathan. We live in a beautiful modern house by the river, mornings filled with sunlight and the sound of Audrey and Nathan's laughter. I woke up every day thinking how incredibly lucky I was. But you know, no picture is ever truly perfect, no matter how carefully it's painted. There are always shadows people try to avoid. And my shadow, well, it started with my extended family, with my father and my mother. My father, Leonard Harris, is a titan in Portland's real estate world. At 65, he still runs Harris Capital, an empire stretching from Oregon to California. He's always perfectly polished, his voice calm but sharp, every word calculated. To outsiders, he's an icon of success. To me? He was a stonewall. Cold. Unapproachable. Always making me feel like I was never quite good enough. I remember winning my first design award at 25. I was so excited, I showed it to him. He just glanced at the certificate and said, "Good job, Oliver." But working for someone else is just working for someone else. It cut deep. He wanted me to take over Harris Capital, but I refused. I didn't want to live in his shadow, didn't want to become another Leonard Harris. My mother, Eleanor, was the exact opposite. At 62, she still had the gentle, refined air of an art teacher. Retired for a few years, she spent her days painting and tending her backyard garden. Weekends with Mom, Audrey, and Nathan were my favorite. Mom would teach Nathan how to plant wild daisies while I fixed things around the house. My father was usually too busy. In those moments, Mom would just look at me, smile, and say, "You're my pride, Oliver. No matter what your father says, I know you've chosen the right path." She was always the mediator, my light, the one who made me believe I didn't need to prove anything to anyone, not even him. My life was a delicate balance between happy days with my own little family and the growing shadow of my strained relationship with my father. I tried not to dwell on his cutting words. I had and then watched the full story. Link is attached below.